Guys, say you're.
YURR.
You're. Good morning. Or should I say good afternoon? I'm like kind of late, but she's ready. I'm heading to the panel now. Lord, give me strength. But I needed to be there before 3, so I think I'm on time. I think I'm on time. It's now 1 something. So it's like it just turned 1 o'clock. So I should be, I'm okay. I was a little nervous at first because I've never been to a panel before. I didn't know if I should be there at 10, but they said to be there by before 3 because we got to register. So I'm good, right? I'm like, it's 1:07. I'm not that late. I'm fine. I'm pretty sure oh my God, I'm just hopeful that the festivities didn't start yet. Oh my God. All right, I'll check in with y'all later.
What's going on?
So guys, the reason why you see me walking right now is because I showed up 2 hours early because apparently I was supposed to be at the venue at 3 instead of before 3 because it starts at 3. So, hold on. Anyway, so I ended up, of course, I was given an opportunity to shop, so that's what I did. But I didn't go crazy. I just got snacks for Kershal and and I got these glasses for $5 because I forgot sunglasses at home. So I got that, and then I got detergent and some hair products. But I got detergent for Zuri because she was running low, so I got her some organic detergent. It was a walk, so now I'm in Brownsville taking a stroll to Memory Lane. Fun fact, before I moved to Marcy as a child, I used to live in East New York. So this is my old stomping grounds because every weekend my mother and I would be in this area because I still have family here. So, I mean, this takes me back low-key. So I'm happy that I know where I am if I got to take the train. But what I'm just upset about is the fact that I left my child so early and I could have just stayed with her the whole entire time instead of leaving so early. But whatever. I'm here. Can't take back time. I was early as ever, so it is what it is. Please go, Dollar Van, and get out of my vlog. But anyway, I'm here. I'm not mad anymore. I'd rather be early than late. So, whatever. Now I'm walking back. The woman offered for me to sit down and watch Netflix while I wait. So, that's what I'm going to head back and go do. Whatever. I wish I could have just spent more time with Zuri because, like, she was so, needy this morning. She wanted mommy, and I had to get ready. And now I'm here, killing time, and I could have been with her, but whatever. I have her for the rest of her life, so I'll see her when I get home. But I just wanted to check in with you guys. I hope your Sunday is going as in order and structured as it was supposed to be. But no worries, we're here. We're feeling good. God woke you up this morning. I always mess up on that part. Sorry. God woke you up this morning to watch this vlog and to live your best life. And thank you for kicking it with me and watching. I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, guys, so I lied about the Netflix. I am moments away from it starting, so I just saw this blue wall and I started filming content. But I kind of want somebody to take a picture of me. So my goal right now is to try to stop somebody and ask them if they can take a picture of me. We'll see how this goes. All right, loves. So, mission accomplished. I got my my pictures, but he kind of was a little wonky with the angles, but beggars can't be choosers. I'm happy that I did it. I wasn't gonna do it, but I was like, I'm in my hood. Why would I be afraid to? Oh, there's a pink wall. Nah, it's a little dirty. But anyway, now I know why I came early to film content. That was just like yesterday. Yesterday, I was late, but by the pier, there was some open space. And I was able to shoot content. And I was happy I did it because by the time we came out, there was no more sun. So, you see, sometimes you gotta take chances. Because that's when you get your best work. So I'm happy. I know I look crazy. I know most people are not used to influencers. I think it's always gonna be a taboo job. But whatever. If you're not doing things that make you uncomfortable, you're not growing. So I'll check in with you guys. I'm walking to the location now. I'll check in with you guys in a few.
I'm sponsoring today. It's called the All-Stars Project, and we actually have a few students from there. If you're from the All-Stars, can you just show your hands and represent? Yeah, whoop whoop. Okay, thank you. And so these girls who are a part of the All-Stars Project can testify to the fact that they would bring you to different corporate environments. So at 15, 16, 17, I was in meetings with CEOs of DirecTV, of Ernst & Young, of JP Morgan and Chase, and I was just like, wow, I can be here one day. And even though I didn't see a person that looked like me in that room, I put it in my head that that would be me one day. And so that's where I tried to bridge that gap between fashion and getting us out there into these spaces where we can make an impact. Because I feel like that's one of the biggest blind spots that the media industry has and that the fashion industry has, is that we're not being represented. And a lot of times that they have these big, fallouts and controversies and backlash on social media and on television is because there's no one in these newsrooms and these meetings that can speak up and to say, oh no, I don't think that's a good look for this brand. So that kind of encompasses all that Saint Style, Boston Style Luncheon will come to one day become. Is just to inspire, to motivate, and to push young women, and I'm not leaving out the men too, young men as well, but specifically women to get out and to be knowledgeable, to be resourceful, to connect to the next person next to you, to connect to the person that's sitting right across from you that you may not know is starting a business. It's all about being connected, because I think together we can push forward and we can make a stronger impact.
Not that good, I'm not this, I'm not that. First of all, dismiss that. Nobody has time for your pity party about what you are and what you aren't, because life gonna keep going, and those who are less qualified, who aren't even as good, but who are confident in themselves, will be doing the very thing that you're supposed to do. Because what you don't do, it will be taken from you and given to someone else, because people have to be helped. You're helping people by actually executing, implementing, and putting into action what your purpose is. But the universe isn't going to allow those people not to be helped because you're too scary to operate in excellence. You truly are powerful beyond belief. And the moment you realize truly how powerful you are and how skilled you are, whether or not you feel you are skilled just yet, you'll transform lives, not only your own, but those who you were meant to touch. Okay? So, back to this monetization piece. So, attach for me one way in which you can make money from each of those skill sets. But when you can root yourself in joy because you know what your purpose is, you're operating in what works for you, is that peace hits different. And that's truly what you want to achieve, that peace. Okay? So, now here's the homework after you leave this. You wrote down your skills. You wrote down the problems that your skill set solves. And you should have written down at least one way in which you make money using your skill set. Because remember, purpose is usually closely aligned to your skill set. It's not this deep, dark, mystical thing that nobody can figure out. You can. Take time to sit with you. If you can't figure out what your skills are, or you can't figure out how your skills solve a problem, understand from the shoes on your feet, and those are cute, by the way, understand from the shoes on your feet to the hair tie in your head, every single thing was created from an idea to solve a problem. Figure out what that is. Even the earrings that we have on. Somebody thought, your face is cute, but if I add a few designs here, we could jazzy it up a little more. Glasses, you can't see like I can. That's why I keep pulling them up, make sure I can see. You can't see. So let me go ahead and get some corrective lenses and then make them kind of cute so that you can still be fashionable. Because you know, back in the day, glasses just were not that cute. I've had glasses since I was in 3rd grade. They just weren't that cute back in the day. But every single thing started with an idea to solve a problem.
Okay, I don't hear you guys. Hi guys. Okay, there's some energy. So we're transitioning now to our panel portion. We have these lovely ladies. And for those who weren't here at the beginning, my name is Kathleen Toussaint, and I launched Sink to Style last year, and this is our very first Boston Style Luncheon. So thank you to everyone here who, who came out. You've made history. And, okay, so
Herstory.
yes, herstory. Okay, so I'm gonna start out by just asking you ladies to just please introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about where you work and what you're currently doing right now.
All right. Hi guys, so I'm Chazine. Nice to meet you. I am. Nice to meet you. Yeah, all right. I felt the energy earlier, so I just kind of wanted to pull it out. So I'm a producer at Music Choice, and then I also have my own brand, Chaz Chats. It's a quarterly series of millennial conversations that I host surrounding fitness, faith, and professionalism and career.
Hi everyone, I'm Veronica. I'm a blogger and content creator, Broken Petite. If you do follow me, yes, love you. I just went into freelance stylist like a little bit 3 months ago. So I'm doing that right now full time, but before that I was a personal stylist at a small boutique in Williamsburg.
My name's Nandi. I do editorial production at Covetor, and I do some freelancing for Fader, Playboy, BT. I'm missing one, but Galore, and yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Wendy. I go to school, so I'm a full-time student, but I also started an organization called Brown Sugar Collective. I'm also a photographer, videographer, graphic designer, and a Scorpio.
Hey! Scorpio gang.
Right. So you all have like creative jobs. Is that something that you saw yourself doing when you were younger, or is that something that you kind of grew into?
For me, when I was younger, I wanted to be a lawyer. I'm not sure why. So it wasn't like my first choice, but I'm happy that I didn't fulfill it because I feel like I was just doing it just for the money. And I probably would have been bald by now, but I'm happy that I went the creative route.
For me, I didn't declare my major until my senior year of college. So I was extremely confused, and after that I wasn't really hearing back from anyone, so I moved back home because I went to college in Chicago, and by the grace of God I got a call from BET, and that's kind of what projected me into New York because I'm from Houston, and I had to pack my bags 2 weeks and move up here to start a new position. So it was definitely something that took some time, some prayer, and just figuring everything out.
This is a funny question because for the first 2 years of college, I think my mom thought I was a biology major. Shout out to my mom. Hi, Mom. But I'm currently a Black Studies and Advertising double major, and every time I say that, everyone's like, ooh, that sounds nice. And it's so funny because I never had confidence in it, but the way some of these companies are moving, I thank God that I am one to help change the industry. But yeah, being a creative, definitely didn't think I was going to start off doing it, but happy I'm here now.
I think it's they try to like get to know you, but for the wrong reasons. Like they try to, for clout, basically. Like they'll try to like pretend they're your friends just because you're well connected and they want that connection. And that's definitely not the way to go about it, because when I first started with like the whole blogging and I started like to actually meet people, I was genuinely making these connections, and it wasn't, hey, can you get me to that party? Hey, can you introduce me to this person? I wasn't that. It was more of like, I'm gonna have this conversation with you, and you are the only person I wanna have that conversation. And if you do go about your way and you wanna introduce me to that next person, then that's totally fine. But that wasn't why I was doing it. It was just more of, I just wanted to get to know you. Like, I really want to get to know you and why, you know, who you are, what you're about, and that was about it. But the common mistakes is they try to meet you for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, to speak on that, like, the industry hates clout chasers. Like, if you're trying to be in it to interview celebrities, like, it's not the industry for you at all, because you can't get excited when you interview someone. My first interview for Fader was Megan Thee Stallion. And like, I love her, but I had to keep it very cool and professional and cordial. I didn't say this, but I'm getting my business degree right now for my master's. And thanks. And so I often, it's not creative at all. So it's kind of one of those things where I know the bigger purpose, and I know that I'm gonna mesh being creative and being a businesswoman and create something great. And to speak on working in a white space, yeah, I'm contributing to the white dollar, but I'm also creating Black content. And I think that's super important, because I've created the most Black stories on Covetor, and I'm giving New York kids a voice. I work with a lot of like New York creatives, and I bring them in the Covetor office, and we create magic, and we create really great content. And it's one of those things where I just do know my end purpose. Like I kind of said in the beginning, you have to sit at the enemy's table if you want change, if you want progression. You know, you can't just sit there and complain that, oh, there's not this many Black girls on Vogue, oh, there's not this many Black girls on Covetor. Like, okay, so let's get in there and let's put some Black girls in there. So it's kind of one of those things where, yes, I do know that I am contributing to the white dollar, but I also know that I'm giving so many Black people a voice. I'm giving so many Black creatives a chance to just walk in a Covetor office where they would never even walk into if I wasn't even there, and it makes them so happy. I just did an editorial that's coming out next Monday, and I casted only Latina and Black people. That was my mission. And so it's one of those things where it's like, okay, they would never do that, and so I'm going to do it, and I'm going to make sure it's right, and it's kind of still in that Covetor voice, but I'm just giving these kids that would never even ever be on Covetor a voice. So
a platform. Yeah,
a platform, and you should have saw them. They were so thankful. Like, they were taking pictures, they were in there, and mind you, my coworkers were just like side-eyeing them and didn't even come up to them and speak to them, but they're so happy for my piece to come out. So it's just one of those things where even if it's shady, I'm giving these kids a voice, and it is what it is. And when I do leave, like, kind of funny, I was at the Essex Beauty Carnival, and I walked up to the global beauty director, and she was like, oh, you work at Covetor? Like, they only like labels over there. And I was just like, yeah, but I'm creating like really dope content, and like, I would love to send you some of my work just to show that. So it's one of those things where you definitely do get some shade when you're a Black woman working at a white space, but you just know your bigger mission, and you know kind of like what you're creating. So yeah.
I think for me too, with like in the blogger community, I love the power of it. I love the fact that I get to create, like, I get to like hire the girls that, you know, are Black or African American or Latina. Like, I have that power, even though the brand is, you know, white owned, but guess what? You want me, so I'm going to do the casting, and these are the girls that I want in my shoe, and you're going to put it on your Instagram to give it a little bit more color, because that's what you need. So I kind of, yeah, because I kind of like that power. When I left the boutique store, you know, it was for like a white woman, and I would never forget this, but like my boyfriend told me, he was like, I was like, oh, thank God I don't have to work for a white person. He's like, well, I mean, your sponsor posts are for the white person. I was like, yeah, but I get to do the casting for my shoot. They're gonna have a Latina there, they're gonna have an African American there, and they're gonna have to put that there because I'm creating that content for them. So I think I'm not like, I love the power of it. It's like you're either gonna take this or you don't, and you can keep it pushing, and you fall on your diversity side. But I love the power that it comes with it, because now we're at the table, and now we have a say and we have the word. And honestly, for me, I have the final say too at the end of the day, because if they don't want that content, well, bye, on to the next one.
Yeah, hire Black women.
Yes.
I'm not in the position to hire, but when I am, I'm only hiring women of color, period. Like, wherever I'm at.
Say hey, mamas. She happy to see mommy. So I just got in from the panel, the Boston Style Luncheon panel, and it was amazing. Like, usually when I go to things, I don't have any expectations. I don't create one at all, because at the end of the day, I was like, I've never been to this, so I go into a lot of new things with no expectations, because I don't want to get my hopes up, because I don't know what to expect. So I try to keep everything mutual, and it was amazing. Hold on, she wants a snack. Here, mamas, look. I don't want her to fall off the couch. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So it was really amazing, and I'm not just saying that because I knew somebody on the panel or anything like that. No, I'm saying that because it is facts. Every single dime that was dropped today, I picked all them shits up. Like, everything that I needed to hear was said. And a lot of it I kind of already knew, but hearing it was affirmation and confirmation that I needed to continue on this path. And I was so happy that a lot of the points that they were touching, I've done with myself. So I was so happy to have that confirmation, to know that I was on track. It resonated with me deeply, and I'm just so happy that I got to go and to see a childhood friend continue to prosper in her success. It felt really good to help. It felt really good to support, and it was just really, like, I love supporting people that I knew or know, because even though, like, her and I we're not best friends, but it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, I know her and she knows me, and we've come from not the same walks of life, but we come from the same environment. She's a neighbor, you feel what I'm saying? She's a sis, and that is something that's so important to me. Like, I love supporting. As much as I would like getting support, I love supporting others, and I love when it's reciprocated. I love that. I love when people practice what they preach, and they actually live that on a daily basis. And I just appreciated everybody. Like, nobody was fake, nobody was fraudulent, nobody was doing too much. Everybody was just on this neutral ground. All the panelists was speaking facts, as you guys seen in this video, and I'm just so happy to just be in a room with them and to just listen to what they have to say, and to the jewels that they was sharing on to us. That meant a lot to me. I appreciated it. But mommy duties never stop. So it was just amazing. I will be attending a lot more panels, because if all of the not all of the panels are going to be like today, but I will definitely be continuously going out, showing support. And if you guys have panels, please send me your information, DM them to me. Yeah, like, I'm just so happy. I love watching my vlogs. That's what I'm doing right now. But anyway, it's so lit. I hope you guys continue to manifest in your greatness this weekend, as well as I did, because Lord knows I had a good time. And I'm pooped, but I'm happy because I was productive and I'm home with my child, so I'm good. And thank you guys for watching this vlog. Thank you for watching it all to the end. I know it was a lot of jewels, it was a lot of dimes being dropped. I hope y'all could catch up. And thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you in our next vlog. Later.